So we will disrupt the news once again by taking the focus to places like Odisha, where 21 people in the ICU and dialysis ward of a hospital were killed, and it was a fleeting mention. We covered it for 3 days on our channel. We will disrupt the news once again by taking the focus to places like Bihar, where it has become an annual tradition for elected representatives of the people of an impoverished state to be grabbing goodies funded by the taxpayer. So, point number one, we will disrupt the news industry by taking news away from the national capital. Secondly, we will disrupt the news industry, and this is going to happen by creating a new center of news. We will ensure that despite the sheer volume and numbers, the national capital of India does not remain the news center for Indian journalism, because India needs to be defined beyond New Delhi, and the change makers, despite, also need to start growing out of the national capital. The third way we will disrupt the news industry is we will end the interdependency between news and politicians. I dream of an independent media, where the interdependencies between the politician and the media are reduced as much as possible. The fourth way we will disrupt the news industry is to prove that money means nothing. Viewers know that this channel which we run is not run on the power of money. In the future, money will be an enabler. Money will not be the difference between winning and losing. Therefore, the fifth reason we will disrupt in this beautiful world which we are about to enter is that people will find good content. I believe that with avenues and seamless access to information that we have in our times when news is available and literally breaking on our fingertips at 140 characters on Twitter, content becomes supreme because it is more easy than before for people to just search and find you. Money, what can money do? Money can buy you infrastructure, but money cannot replace or buy good content, especially in the cluttered news space that we are in the midst of right now. People ask me, what about these big corporate groups? So much money they have. Media is going to be bought up. Absolutely not. How can you? You spend all the money in the world. Will you know how to do a story? You invest thousands of crores. I challenge anyone. Come invest thousands of crores. But between me and my viewer, there is one camera and my viewer is on the other side. Prove to me that your thousands of crores will find a greater connect between you and the viewer. It will rather be an impediment. It will not be an enabler. And the last part, which I want to share with you, because we are on the edge of a massive independent media revolution. Things are about to change, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope I meet you 6 months from now and you realize what I'm talking about. Sometimes before the storm, it appears a sense of tremendous calm. In my industry today, there is boredom. More of the same. But believe me, this is a mirage. Things are going to change in a way people will not recognize again. Believe me, what will happen in this country if a group of content creators takes the power of media into its hands and says, we know how to do journalism, and we owe it to nobody and nowhere to find a connect with our viewers. That's when journalists and content creators will become independent. The churn has started. People are thinking the revolution is about to come.
Thank you. Thing to say. We'll build this place together. Game has just begun. Okay?